boys and girls. Welcome to another story with Yaya. Have you ever heard of the story Goldilocks and the Three Bears? You have? Well, today's story... get comfortable. Are you comfortable? Hope so. Today's story is a lot like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, but it's a bit different. And there's a moral to the story. It means they want you to learn something from it. We'll see at the end what the moral of the story is. Today's book is called, the title is Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs, and it's retold and illustrated by Mo Willems. Let's start our story. You ready? Once upon a time, there were three dinosaurs, Papa Dinosaur, Mama Dinosaur, and some other dinosaur who happened to be visiting from Norway. One day, for no particular reason, the three dinosaurs made up their beds, positioned their chairs just so, and cooked 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding at various temperatures. There's Papa busy making the big pot of chocolate pudding, one with ice in, one with a thermometer in to see how hot it is. "Oh boy," said Papa Dinosaur in his loud, booming voice. "It is finally time to leave and go to the, someplace else." "Yes," continued Mama Dinosaur, "I hope no innocent little succulent child happens by our unlocked house whilst we are, somewhere else. Ha, ha, ha." Then the other dinosaur made a loud noise that sounded like a big evil laugh, but was probably just a polite Norwegian expression. Ha, ha, ha. The 3 dinosaurs went someplace else and were definitely not hiding in the woods, waiting for an unsuspecting child to come by. Sure enough, 5 minutes later, a poorly supervised little girl named Goldilocks came traipsing along. La 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 la. Just then the forest boomed with what could have been a dinosaur yelling, "Gotcha!" But I'm sure it was just the wind. The loud noise was immediately followed by another loud noise that sounded kind of like, "Be patient, Papa Dinosaur. The trap is not yet sprung." But that could have been a rock falling or a squirrel. Either way, Goldilocks was not the type of little girl who listened to anyone or anything. For example, Goldilocks never listened to warnings about the dangers of barging into strange, enormous houses. So as soon as Goldilocks came across a strange, enormous house, she barged right in. Inside, Goldilocks immediately smelled the 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding. Said Goldilocks, "that chocolate pudding smells delicious. If only I could get all the way to the top of the counter." Then Goldilocks noticed a very tall ladder that just happened to be there and certainly wasn't left on any purpose. Goldilocks climbed up the ladder and found herself face to face with 3 gigantic bowls of chocolate pudding. The first bowl of chocolate pudding was too hot, but Goldilocks ate it all up in any case because, hey, it's chocolate pudding, right? The second bowl of chocolate pudding was too cold, but who cares about temperature when you've got a big bowl of chocolate pudding? Not her. There she is, face first in the chocolate pudding. The third bowl of chocolate pudding was just right, and Goldilocks was on such a roll by now, she hardly noticed. Look at all of that. Now she's swimming in it. Soon Goldilocks was stuffed like one of those delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons, which, by the way, are totally not the favorite things in the whole world for hungry dinosaurs. Tired and groggy and very messy, Goldilocks noticed 3 chairs in the living room. So she climbed down the ladder and walked out of the kitchen. The first chair was too tall. The second chair was too tall. But the third chair was too tall. Goldilocks wasn't going to climb all that way up just to sit in some chair, so she trekked over to the bedroom. When she got there, Goldilocks noticed that the beds were also gigantically big. "What's going on around here?" groaned the exhausted girl. "The bears that live here must be nuts." Just then, the room filled with a loud booming noise that was either a passing truck or a dinosaur gloating. "A few more minutes and she'll be fast asleep. Delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons are yummier when they've rested. Even a little girl who never listens to anyone or anything had to hear that. They said it so loudly." Goldilocks took a minute to stop and think, which was longer than she was used to stopping and thinking. "Hey," she told herself, "this isn't some bear's house. This is some dinosaur's house." Say what you like about Goldilocks, but she was no fool. As soon as she could, she ran out the back door and got out of there. Just then, a loud plane flew by, which sounded pretty much like a tree of dinosaurs yelling, "Now!" or "Charge!" or the Norwegian expression for "chewy bonbon time." Suddenly and completely coincidentally, the 3 dinosaurs rushed through the front door, but they were too late. Goldilocks had gone. Remember, she went out the back door. And all that was left in the house were 3 disappointed dinosaurs. The end. Now we're going to see what the moral of the story is. And the moral of the story is, if you ever find yourself in the wrong story, leave. So if you find yourself playing with friends that you don't think are the right friends for you, they're trying to get you into trouble, leave. Go and find some other friends. Goldilocks realized this story isn't about bears. She's in the wrong story. So she left and she went to find Papa Bear, Mama Bear and Baby Bear, because that was the right story for her. And the moral for the dinosaur is, lock the back door. They left the front door open for a reason, so that Goldilocks couldn't get out. If they'd remembered to lock the back door, she would go in the front door and she wouldn't be able to get out. But they weren't very clever. They forgot to lock the back door. So Goldilocks could just run out. Looks like it was Daddy Dinosaur's job to lock the door. Oh, he's in big trouble now. He didn't do what he was told, which was a rather good thing for Goldilocks. The end. I hope you enjoyed that rather strange story. And remember, if you ever find yourself with a group of friends that aren't nice to you, or in a situation that's not nice, go away very fast and let your mom and dad, somebody that looks after you, know that you're not feeling safe. I'll see you next time, boys and girls. Goodbye. Bye.